Jake Paul defeats Andre August via a savage uppercut. I mean savage uppercut in the first round. What a beauty of a shot. I thought that August could have been potentially Jake Paul's most toughest fight to date. Obviously behind Tommy Fury. But Paul made absolute mincemeat out of him. Made a pudding out of him with that sweet, saucy uppercut. Man literally went over like a tree. For those of you saying, how much did Jake Paul pay August to take a dive? That shot didn't even connect. That looked like a stunt. Shut up. Give Jake Paul his credit. That knockout was as legit as it gets. Just because you don't like Jake Paul doesn't mean that the man doesn't have the ability to switch someone's lights off. Look what he did to Tyron Woodley, Nate Robinson. The man clearly has one punch knockout power. It just can't be denied. August would have had to put on one hell of an Oscar performance to fall over like that. Trust me, that knockout was legit. It's hard to gauge how much Jake Paul's improved. He only had a round and he was at his freshest. One thing I did notice was he was much more active on that jab. It's a punch that I thought he neglected, especially in that Tommy Fury fight. Everything is followed up by the jab, and that peach of an uppercut came following it. He disguised the uppercut really well by keeping that hand in his face momentarily. He did well to work on the outside, come in and out of distance with his footwork, and he really utilised his height and range. He was doing some good work to the body. Again, something he didn't really focus on too much before. He only really started to implement this sort of work in the Nate Diaz fight, and it's paid off. I noticed he actually hurt August a few times with those body shots, which then in turn brought the gloves down of August. I think August actually anticipated a body shot following that jab from Jake Paul. He fixated it, probed it in August's brain, that was one of the punches he was looking for, which then obviously resulted in that knockout we saw. What a beauty. It also helped to slow down August's feet and then resulted in August's twitchy style to be suppressed. He couldn't get on the inside. Let's be honest, this wasn't the challenge that we were anticipating for Jake Paul. Andre August looked like a deer in headlights. Ice cream melting in the middle of the bowl. Completely static and still. It was as if his legs just turned to jelly. Let's not forget, this was Andre August's first high-profile fight. I think this is a key factor in this fight and how it actually panned out. I just think he got really nervous. I think the nerves just got the better of him. He just kind of froze, walked forward, plodded forward, wasn't really thinking about what he was doing. It was reminiscent of what we saw with Joe Weller when he fought KSI. Usually, August is relentless, quick to put the pressure on, and then thus get in range. In this contest, he looked slow, flat-footed, and he lacked any sort of head movement. He pretty much just followed Jake Paul around the ring. Ultimately, I think that adrenaline, that fire, was just way too much for him. And I think we saw glimpses of that in the fight build-up, during the press conferences, the weigh-in. It just didn't seem like his mind, his soul, his heart was completely in it. He just seemed very quiet, and he just didn't really back himself. Anyway, massive well done to Jake Paul. A nice, sweet knockout added to his highlight reel. I did say this fight might go a bit similar to that Nate Robinson fight. I wasn't bang on the money with the punch, but he starched him like he starched Robinson. What I would like to see from Jake Paul now is him fighting someone with a bit of fire in his belly. Someone up to have a tear up, a fight. Perhaps the Tommy Fury rematch. Or, alternatively, why not fight Idris Virgo? Someone that just possesses a bit more of a challenge. Someone willing to punch with him. Hang in there with him. I'm not taking anything away from Jake Paul. It was a fantastic performance. But let's see him in there with someone that can throw some hands. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bash!